pay tribute this morning on behalf of our dear Pitaji, our father, grandfather, right? And here, this Antishti Samskar ceremony for this morning on behalf. I know it's a bit hard for the family members to hear, but the late Balo Sarran, all right? And our dear father, 88 years, he had made in this world. And thankfully, in these times, to reach those type of numbers is indeed a great, great achievement. And in order to make them kind of numbers, my friends, you have to be, in good karma, as you'd say, an individual to perform many good actions, because the Lord bestows that extended aspects of life. So here I request of the main shota to come forward. And this time, Miss Mataji, stand on this side. As we do our opening mantras, our opening pratna, we bow our heads, we close our eyes, we meditate upon that Supreme Brahman as we welcome the Lord within our hearts, within our mind. We go into that aspect of prayer and devotion. Om Adi Om Adi Adi Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakayeshu Saravara Om Gajananam Bhutaganati Sevitam Kapita Jambu Palachara Bhakshitam Oma Sutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Parapam Gajam Om Namo Namo Jaganmata Vidya Pradayini Mahasaraswati Namo Namo Amar Kalyani Mata Saraswati Namastute Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. We meditate upon the divine form Bhagwan Shri Krishna, divine Paramatma, the Supreme Brahman, as we pray for this departed soul in regards to Atma, from Atma to Paramatma. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanur Shrimaridanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai, Shri Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. Officiating in this Anti-Shri Samskara ceremony for this morning's session, both Pandits of the Kailashpati Ashram, spiritual leaders, joining with me is my wonderful brother Pandit Anandji and myself, Pandit Anil, both the spiritual heads of our mandir in Chandanago and Shogunas, the Kailashpati Ashram. I request my brother to render a beautiful bhajan or kirtan of his choice, and while I have various rites and rituals to perform at this time as well to guide our main shota. So Namaste Sitaram to each and everyone. Let me firstly extend my sincere condolences to the bereaved family, and on behalf of the Sarran family, of course, we extend our sincere condolences to a wonderful father figure, grandfather, and he would have touched the lives of many. So this beautiful rendition, firstly, I dedicate on behalf of the dearly departed. So please, now is the time, of course, you can say a little prayer and pay your tribute in your own little way as we give thanks for all the wonderful work that Uncle would have done, and as a hard-working individual, you have touched the lives of many. So in this beautiful rendition, we dedicate on behalf of now the late and dearly departed Uncle Balo Sarran. इतना तू करना स्वामी
जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम हो लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम हो लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री गंगा जी कतक हो, यमुना कतक निकट हो। श्री गंगा जी कतक हो, यमुना कतक निकट हो। और सवारा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम ओ लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का दल हो। श्री वृंदावन का जल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो। और सवारा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। गोविंद नाम ओ लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले। So we're about to perform this arti, so we invite you all to please stand to pay our respects. If you're physically well and able, please stand as our main instructor will perform this arti at this point in time. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवन हार हो, जब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे,
जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा,
जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. So at this time we allow for anyone who wants to come forward and perform arati on behalf of their Pitaji or father to feel free to come forward. For the rest could remain seated. The main Shrota has already completed arati. Everyone else could take their seats. And please come in an orderly fashion as whoever is ready to perform arati towards.
जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, जब चारों तरफ यारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण
हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे.
तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे,
तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे,
पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा,
ओ पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा,
जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, बाबा जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
Jaya Jaya Jai Krishna Hare. Anyone else who to perform arati, feel free to come forward at this time, please. So, this bhajan dedicated on behalf of our dear Father. In this world, we look at times we are in happiness, and then also there are times of sadness in this world. This beautiful bhajan. कोई रोए कोई गाए, कोई रोए कोई गाए, कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। कोई रोए कोई गाए, कोई रोए कोई गाए, कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। कोई समझ नहीं पाए, कोई समझ नहीं पाए, तेरा कारोबार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। ओ कोई रोए कोई गाए, कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। Anyone else come wishing to perform arati? Now is the designated time. Please come forward. उड़ जब जाए जब रैन बसेरा, पंछी सिर धोए, कोई न जाने दर्द किसी का, सब मतलब में कोई। अमर नीर बहाए, अमर नीर बहाए, धरती करे पुकार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। ओ कोई रोए कोई गाए, कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक, कैसा तेरा संसार। Even if devotees want to just come and offer flowers, feel free, right? If you want to just offer flowers, feel free to come forward. देंगे सिख संग तूने रात बनाया, फूलों के संग काटे, जाने कहा किस जगह है कर तू ये सुख दुख बाटे पति हर जहाँ मुस्काए पति हर जहाँ मुस्काए तेरा कारोबार ओ मालिक रोही वही बार कोई रोए कोई गाए कोई रोए कोई गाए कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार. As we pay final tributes towards the wonderful soul of Father, our grandfather, and dear, we pay that tribute by offering that flowers in loving adoration towards the holy feet of the divine Lord. कोई रोए कोई गाए कोई रोए कोई गाए कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार कोई समझ नहीं पाए कोई समझ नहीं पाए तेरा कारोबार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार ओ मालिक कैसा तेरा संसार. बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. I request my brother to do a short kirtan at this time of his choice while I have the offering of the Pinda at this time.
So thank my brother for a beautiful bhajan. This little curtain bhajan I dedicate on behalf of the dearly departed. Sri Krishna Govinda Ade Murale He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murali He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murali He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. So while my brother is performing a special rite here, the offering of the Pinda, this Pinda, of course, has a tremendous significance. And while you offer this first Pinda, it represents that this is for all your pratna, your prayer, your puja, your satsang, all the religious things that you have attended and supported, that will go with you at that time of death. As we all know, when we die, we come empty-handed, and we'll leave empty-handed. This beautiful, beautiful rendition of Kirtan. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murali हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
केशवा माधवा जय देवामद सुनना
केशवा माधवा जय देवा मधुसूदना
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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय, श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय।
So devotees, at this time I request the family member who has to do the eulogy, please come forward at this time, please. All right?
Hare Krishna. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Leela. I'm the daughter of the deceased. My dad was born on November 16, 1936. Died on January 17, 2025, at the teaching hospital at 10:12 a.m. He was 88 years old. My dad took ill more so after the death of his son, Anand. There are three individuals that I must make mention of. Firstly, Rita, whom we are grateful for the care and support she provided to my dad, more so in the last couple of months. Secondly, Alan, who is a friend of the family. Alan helped my dad in so many ways. He and my dad became very close friends. Thirdly, Harry, a good friend of the family. Two, who my dad came to depend on and who eventually became his confidant. Last but not least, his daughter Kamala, who had his best interests at heart and always at his beck and called. During his stay at the hospital, my dad and I video call every day. As his death was rapidly decreasing, he wanted to see me. He asked that I bring his favorite snack, which is yogurt and strawberry. That fateful morning, I reached the hospital straight from the airport. I was fortunate enough to spend some time with him, not knowing those were his final moments I will have with him. He was holding on until he saw me. I cherish the moments I had with my dad. Know he is smiling down on all of us. I don't know how long it will take me to grieve this tremendous loss. These few words that I have here is all about my dad and no one else. And Om Shanti, and thank you all for coming out.
Thank you very much, Mataji, for both sisters, Kamala and Leela, for making the arrangements, myself and my brother, to come for this morning. On behalf of the dear Father, peace and divinity always be with that soul. At this time, I'll recite one of the verses from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's important that the Gita must be recited, at least one verse in regards Bhagwan Shri Krishna. One of the best chapters to read and listen from in regards of the Atman, the soul, is that of chapter 2. So we sing Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Sharanam Nama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Nama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Nama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Nama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Namah. 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 Dehinosmin Yata Dehe Kaurmaram Yorvaram Jana Tatha Dihan Taraprapti Dhirastatara Namoyate. Shri Krishna Sharanam Namah. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Krishna Kanhaiya Lal Ki Jai. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Before I go into the explanations of this beautiful verse from chapter 2, I'll allow a couple of minutes. Anyone who wants to say a few words on behalf of our dear Pitaji, I'll open the floor at this time. All right? Feel free to come forward. Seeing that no one came forward, but I'll still allow, just in case anyone changed their mind maybe later, right? Just to say a few words on behalf of our dear Father. Yeah, Lord Krishna narrates in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, Shloka 13, Dehino smim yata dehi, kaudmaram yaudvaram jara, tathati hantar prapti, dīdas tatra namoyati. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Krishna narrates in the Gita to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He says, "Oh Arjuna, you know, that this embodied soul," he says, that the soul exists in this material body, described in various stages of life, from childhood, from the form of a little baby. 88 years ago, as our Mataji, how much people are really making these kind of numbers now, my friends? The generations, when we look at it in terms of generations to come, to be honest, as a spiritual leader, I look at the lifestyles of certain our younger generation coming forward, and I could tell you I'm a bit worried myself in what I'm seeing occurring. Within this, this time we look at to reminisce, 88 years ago, our dear father would have been born in the form of a little baby, taking birth, 1936, is that? What date? November 16th. So a couple of months, just a few weeks ago, in fact, right? A month and 2 weeks, he would have celebrated his 88th birthday. Yes, yeah, yeah. So he did celebrate 88th birthday. And he would have been 88 years ago in the form of a little baby into the arms of his wonderful mother and father, right? Taking birth in that family. And it is true karma, my friends, that when we understand the aspect of karma, we do not have a choice to say which family we take birth in which part of the world we take birth in, which country we take birth in, and even in our country, which part of the country we take birth in. We don't have that choice, right? Some people are born into very wealthy homes, as we would see. Some in the middle class, and then some have taken birth in very impoverished situations. 88 years ago, our dear father in the arms of his mother, and together with, how much brothers and sisters he had? 3, yeah. So, right, so I'll be asking little questions because, right, so 5 brothers, 5 sisters, 3 brothers, right, 8 children at that time and era. In that time and era, my friends growing up in the community of Phoenix Park, right, he would have grown up there. As a little baby, 8 children, and here, when we look to take care of one child, my friends, in these times now, you notice our generations now, 1, 2, maximum might be 3 children. Maximum, right? So, in that time and era, it's not like you put on flick on a switch and you have electricity. You open a tap and you have pipe-borne water at your leisure. Yeah, at that time and era, as a little child now coming in from baby, the same Atma, the soul, we didn't have the choice to decide where we will take birth, my friends. Let me ask you, right? What time we took birth? Which day? We didn't have that choice, which family. But when we are in that family now, there's a reason why you are born in a particular family. Karma has to unfold for all of us. And they're growing up with his brothers and sisters, his cousins, his relatives, neighbors, friends. As a little child, at that time and era, you had to work. When we look at children now, it's sad that various parts of the country going into business places, sometime on the intersections on the highway. And it's a sad thing that children, when we look, somebody is coming at your window, especially migrant children, and they are asking for help. At that time and era, as a children, 88 plus 80s, you have to work for everything. It's not like now we have all this high level of school and education, tertiary level, different institutions in all regards. Here, your father, as a child, coming in from baby, the body changes. Same Atma, but you go into a childhood form. In childhood is the best time because why? Mommy and daddy providing everything. I always tell my brother, if I had to go back in time and choose a time that I could be to reminisce and to go back to, would have been my boyhood days. And when we look at it in his time of boyhood, the rivers and the streams that would have been flowing through that area would have been nice and clean. The nice ponds and things in those areas would have been clean, not contaminated as we see now. We cannot even go, and when we look at it at that time, growing up in a community surrounded by cane fields, right? You have to work hard. And from a child, coming in from childhood, you enter into teenage years. In teenage years, what type of job your father did? He did anything. That's why I just want to make sure, because in them times, it's not like we have a choice. We have a choice, We see our application, are going to apply based on your qualifications in the government service, in the private sector. We might have a little contact. Hey, pull in my son, pull in my daughter, We have a choice. In that time is whatever you get to do, you have to do. Construction, working in the fields, cane fields, rice fields, whatever you get to do, whatever little hustle you have to make, as we'd say, you have to do it to, as a young man coming in society. And in time, due course of time, teenage, early middle age, the body changes again. Early middle age, here it describes that, he would have gotten married to your mom, and they're having six children, right? So, spending time in marital life. How much years he was married for? If you could recollect, in marital years, about what, 30, 40 years? In terms of that, 50? Right? All right. But it would have been a period of time for sure. And they're bringing in now in married life, as some of us who are in that position would know, married life is no easy challenge. It's not an easy thing, even for spiritual leaders, even for us. Challenges are there, but you have to work together, stick together, make things happen. The sacrifices he and his late Dharmpatni would have made together, it wouldn't have been a house like what you're living in now. Humble beginnings, and bringing in 8 children. So you would have grown up with your brothers and sisters, and your father would have been hard at work, various jobs. Whatever he got to do, he had to do. And there, in time, my friend, from early middle age, you enter into a little later middle age, as we say, in your 40s and 50s. In that time and era now, you're still working? The little gray hair shooting out one by one. The wrinkles on the skin is coming up. And the Lord is reminding us, Baya, time is coming. What myself and my brother last year, because we're in the early part of this new year, 2025. Last year, we together, with other individuals, would have had to do Antyeshri Samskara ceremony, funeral services for persons in the 30s and 40s. A lot. So it's not just persons in the 70s or 80s. So when you get the gift of life, every day you cherish it. Because I could tell you this, just 2 weeks ago, individual, massive heart attack, a few times, what we realizing, especially men. For the men who are here, take care of your health. Focus on your health. Because situations are changing dramatically, I could tell you this. And if we do the research and find out from the fellows who work in right here, find out from them, and you can see yourself how much young individuals in the 30s and 40s are succumbing. Many individuals right now in that period are facing many sicknesses and diseases, challenging sicknesses and diseases. Nothing, as you see, where you would have expect when you reach a little 60, 70, it is already hitting. So focus on your health, because our father here, he was fortunate, he reached in the 80s. None of us are sure for that number, my friend. Middle age, working hard continuously building his home. Because those of you who know about house, you always have to be fixing and spending. Carl? This is how it is, You always have to be doing something in your property to upgrade your property. And these were the blessings of Mother Lakshmi when we do our pratna or puja. Om Lakshmi karotu kalyanam arogyam sukha samparam mama shatru vinashaya deepa jyoti namastuti. Many diyas he would have lit. Many diyas. Especially for the period of Diwali and Deepavali. There, paying tribute towards the divine goddess. The prosperity that reigns, middle age, old age. And in old age, sicknesses, diseases, old age, finally death. Swami Srila Prabhupada explains we cannot escape these 4 conditions: sicknesses, diseases, old age, and finally death. All species of life, from the smallest of the ants, from the birds, from the fishes in the sea, from, when we look at it, even the animal kingdom, all of them, they take birth, go through the various stages, and then old age, and in old age, commend the family members because, to take care of your father. Many individuals, believe it, as we've seen in our area in Chase Village, home for the aged shooting up, Carl, you seen it? I don't know if you pay attention or not. We are seeing it, home for the aged. And when we pass, who's, we looking at it. And what we're observing is the people who have, listen what I'm saying, the people who have put in their parents there. The ones who living in humble beginnings. Papa, where one boy? Nice roti and takari. They're cooking and doing everything for them. Making a nice cup of tea and offering it to them. Water we want. Changing them, doing everything. Helping them bathe. The one in the humble beginnings, in the humble homes. This is what we are observing, My brother is here. Other pundits, other religious leaders could tell you that. The persons who have, so sometimes when I watch, but I don't have too much. Right? Better I don't have too much. Because when you have, everybody want to fight for this and that, and property and all kind of thing. It's a sad situation when we see people, do these things. But when we attend the Antyeshri Samskar ceremony, when we look at our father here, all the hard work and effort to bring his children here, and to all the aspect of devotion, every time we would have prayed, and this is where we would observe, we offer the first Pinda. The first Pinda represents that of all your pujas, your merits, your pratna. Every time you offer a lota dar, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, it is recorded. Every time you say a prayer, doesn't matter which religious faith you belong in. Every time you chant the name of God and you take up a scriptures, I've seen nice, different types of scriptures here, Read your scriptures, my friends. Obviously, we will, as Sanatanists, we will propagate the Bhagavad Gita, right? So here, we understand all the knowledge that we have. Take up a little time with the knowledge you gain and read the scriptures. People also say, Baba, everything in Sanskrit? No. If you look, it have the English translation. Read. And this is where we will get enlightenment. More so, spiritual enlightenment. Because as we see here today, all the hard work and effort has to pass on to another generation. And one day to come, it will happen to us too. We have to prepare for the next generation ahead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Analyze life well, my friends. And this beautiful bhajan I render, right? I request my brother to join with me, because from, when we look at it, in all aspects, old age is no easy thing. This bhajan reminds us that we are trapped in a cage. This cage is that of the material body. And one day we have to give up this cage, and from Atma to Paramatma. पिंजरे के पंछी रे, पिंजरे के पंछी रे, डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई. पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई बाहर से तो खामोश रही तू बाहर से तो खामोश रही तू भीतर भीतर रोई रे भीतर भीतर रोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई पिंजरे के पंछी रे. This bhajan explains to us bahar se tu खामोश रही तू भीतर भीतर रोई. That bird, when we look at that bird in the cage, you might find him singing sweetly. For the finch, for the parakeets in the cage, you might say, well, yes, Baba, that finch is singing real nice, boy. He value a certain price. But then that same finch, he's looking around and he's seeing the blackbird flying freely. He's seeing the bluebirds flying freely. All the doves and all the other birds is flying freely. But he is trapped in this cage. He's seen even the kobo high up in the sky. And there he is trapped in this cage. Oh divine Lord, free me from this cage, oh Prabhu. कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे ओ कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे विधि ने तेरी कथा लिखी आंसू में कलम डुबो तेरा डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई पिंजरे के पंछी रे. This beautiful bhajan, the meaning of the bhajan. कह ना सके तो अपनी कहानी, O cage bird, O atma, O soul. Who can you tell your problems to in this world? Who can you tell your sorrows to in this world? My friends, if you think you could tell people your problems, think again. As you do so, you have a little situation and work. And you tell a co-worker, you know what happened? Shh. People start to talk. You call the neighbor, boy, little situation, so. They start to broadcast your business now. Who you could really tell your problems in this world, my friends? That one person is Bhagwan Shri Krishna, the Supreme Lord. Whichever faith you belong to, always turn to the Lord in prayer. This bhajan explains this to you. He says, sometimes, as we know, in this world of duality, There will be good moments, happy moments. Many moments he would have celebrated with his family, his children. You know, it is for a father to see the birth of his son and his daughters. And every year he's anxiously waiting to celebrate the birthday. Sending them to school and working so hard, eh? What the effort a father makes. He had to tolerate, Carl, you know, as men, you know, for the men who are here, who are outside working hard. The kind of thing people telling you. And you have to take that, eh? The kind of situations people talking and thing. And you as a man, throw that behind your back and move forward. Because you know what happened? At the end of the day, you have to make sure you earn $1 to provide your family. And this is where we have to push forward, or forward ever, backwards, never. Always move forward in this journey of life. Sometimes challenges hits us. Yes. Winter, New Year, and this New Year, fortunately, you know, we have seen a new year. Be thankful for that, Prabhu. We have seen a new year, 2025. And be grateful that this year we want to try to have, you know, all happiness and enjoy every day with your family. This father here would have worked so hard to sacrifice for his children, bringing in children, grandchildren accordingly. And there I know it would have been a challenging moment when his son passed away last year in regards. I remember our dear brother as well, you know. And this is where to lose a child is no easy thing, my friends. So you see the challenges in this journey of life. With old age, you reach old age. But sometimes, not now, you have to see even the death of your own children. No easy thing to face, my friends. This father would have gone through many, many challenging moments. Yeah, this other part of this beautiful bhajan. चुपके रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के चाले रे ये पत्थर का देश पगनी कोई न तेरा हो तेरा दर ना जाने कोई तेरा दर ना जाने कोई चुपके रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल की चाली से silently that person cries in this world. Let me ask you something, my friends. When you are facing, anybody here is without any problems or any challenges? Show by raise your hands. Anybody, no problems at all? I put on my hand. Even spiritual leaders, pundits have challenges as well. Right? All of us are facing challenges. Some of us physically, with the physical body. Mentally, as we see, mental illness is a serious situation in our country now. Mental illness. How do we overcome mental illness? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chant the holy name of the Lord. Don't stress out over things, my friends. Pray. And there we, some of us, you know, emotional stress with family members and even financial situations. When we look at it, the person that, you know, when we look at it in this journey of life, we have so much various species of life here. And we look at it, so much of millions of birds flying around in our country. Millions of fishes in the sea and in rivers. Any of us giving us problems? Many animals in the forest, any one of them giving me problems? Who giving me problems, my friend? Bhajan explains, human beings. Is we own people giving people problems. And this is where wake up, my friends. Wake up is a new year. And learn to live in peace and happiness with one another. Yeah, he said, "Ye pattar ka deshi pagli." The poet explains so beautifully. The people in this world have become stone-hearted. As a reality, people now are really and truly, they only looking to see what they could get. When time to give. Give in charity. in regards of not just, you see, there are many situations we could give charity to. There are children, as we know, who are in very challenging situations. Help them. Help your family members accordingly. But the best charity to do is to give your time. Give your time when somebody's in a challenging moment, go and visit that person. And wherever you could help, especially when it comes to funeral service, as we know in our practice of Sanatan Dharma, we have the Shivan, Bandara to follow. So much of Mataji's who, when we pay tribute, you just go now, just help peel a little takari and cut up the little vegetables, because when time to organize the food and thing, is your blessings. We have to do these things. When time to help share a little food and bhojan and so on, help in all these things. This is where your blessings will be recorded. There are two individuals described in our Dharma that records everything. Believe it or not, there are two angelic beings. One is called Chitra and one is called Gupta. Chitra records all the good information. All the good things you do, that is recorded. And all the bad and negative things, that is also recorded. So when we look at our Father here, what does he really carry in this journey of life, my friends? The house in Phoenix Park, he leave that. The land in Phoenix Park, he leave that. The bank account, he had to leave that too. All the money at home, you have to leave that. Somebody else is going to, organize that. It reflects, And when you think even the bank now, you have to now organize letters of probate to access funds. We see how things are changing in our country. So now you have to go through a probate if somebody telling you all now, make sure and have a joint account with someone to access. Some people say, Baba, you're talking there. But we have to reach to the point of being trustworthy with one another. Because when something happens, a probate is no easy thing to go through. I could tell you in regards from what we have heard on the outside. Years are taken. Right? And then, things have to be done as we know. We need finances in this journey of life. Here is described. Be there for your family members. Support as best as you can. As this father here, in his journey of existence, he would have done his best. And in the last moments, though challenging, people ask Panditji, why does someone has to die in this world, Prabhu? Arjuna is asking Bhagavan Krishna, Prabhu, why do someone has to die? Good question. How long can the Lord see that individual suffer? When your body is breaking down, understand this. No one wants to see someone die. But when there is someone in a stroke patient, someone who is cancer patient, and every day the body is breaking down, with no heart disease, diabetes, limb after limb they cut in. From the toe, it gone up a little higher, and so it going. I think it's an easy thing to face, Prabhu. How long will people suffer? So you know what happened? The Lord arranged now. And this is the final part of the message. We do not have the choice. Remember I say we do have the choice for birth? And which family, what time we take birth? Which family? We do have that choice. And we also do not have the choice of death. Which part, how the Lord arranges death, it will come. But we do not know which day is coming in regards of that. And I pray that is no time soon for any of us. Right? And also, but one day to come, we have to prepare for that, my friends. So understand in this journey, every time we attend the Antishri Samskar ceremony, we pay tribute towards, that departed father, all his hard work and effort. Let us take a page from his thing. And, for him to live that lengthy time, he had to be doing a lot of good things. Taking care of your health is important. In that generation, you work hard. And through hard work, you'll be able to enjoy in this world. As individuals, when you look at it, you would have every little cent, pennies, dollars accumulated is through the sweat of thy brow. An individual who doesn't look, as we see the crime situation, look into fast money. But our Father here, he would have worked hard in doing his work that years. That's why he could live so long. So cherish the moments with your family members, and let us understand to live a good life is a new year. And let us remember to be always in pratna and devotion. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. 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 Bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. So for our dear Father, Uncle Balo, as we say, may peace and divinity always be with him. That the blessings of the Lord. I remember, in case anyone want to say a few words, I'll still open the floor just for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, if anyone doesn't come forward, I'll request my brother to, if he wants to say a few words as well, and express condolences on behalf of the bereaved family members.
So if there's anyone who would like to say a few words, please now. Anybody who would like to express their condolences? So, if not, on behalf of myself, I would extend my sincere condolences to the bereaved family. And when I look, he's like an aja to us. And in this time, of course, it's said that sometimes you would know divine souls and so on, persons who would have lived a good life and, touch certain hearts of people. And he says, when we come into this world, we cry. When the time goes and we have to leave, you could see that he smiles. And the reason being is because he knows this, that he left the world better than where he met it. And that's a lesson for all of us. That whatever we have come, so I apologize for the technical difficulty.
Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, of course, in one of his beautiful excerpt, and a beautiful line, he says, time wasted is life wasted. Time wasted is life wasted. And Swami says, of course, that we should utilize time wisely, always in the seva and the service of the Divine Lord. Because all the money that we have in the bank, could we go and bring back and change yesterday? Could we? Anybody? You can't. You can't go back into yesterday. Much less 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 80 years ago. And it reminds all of us that utilize time always in the seva and service of the Lord. Swami Sri Satya Sai Baba, of course, Carl is a devotee of Swami. And maybe there are a few persons who are here. And this beautiful rendition, of course, I dedicate only to Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. And here, of course, it's a beautiful bhajan, also in English, so that I can be able to understand. And Swami says, love is my form, truth is my breath, and bliss is my food in this world. And then he continues in this beautiful rendition. He says, my life is my message, and expansion is my life. And Swami would have left an integral part in terms of that. His life was like that of a legacy, where when he came, he would have assisted many and created many hospitals in India. He would have educated schools, and so on. He would have created schools where he would have educated the impoverished society. And in this beautiful rendition, I dedicate on behalf of the
Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message, expansion is my life. No reasons for love, no seasons for love. No birth, no death. No reasons for love, no seasons for love. No birth, no death. Prema, Satya, Ananda, Shanti, Dharma, Ananda. Prema, Satya, Ananda, Shanti, Dharma, Ananda. Prema Sai, Satya Sai, Shri Sai, Jai Jai. Shri Baba, Satya Baba, Prema Baba, Jai Jai. Love is my form, truth is my breath. Bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my breath. Bliss is my food. Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba ki Jai. And in that little selection has a lot of powerful meaning. And probably You can go back and play it and listen. And no reasons for love, no seasons for love. Love is all the time. No birth and no death. We are Atman, we are that soul that, and this is the little message we leave to you all now, is that we are forever in existence as Atman, and will continue to be in that aspect of existence. The body is born and will die, as we know, but Atman lives forever. Shri Krishna Kandaya Lal Ki Jai.
Special thanks to my wonderful brother, for joining with me this morning in this Antishri Sanskar ceremony. We have to make arrangements now because I understand from the members of the agency that another funeral has to also occur at this time. So we will pay tribute in this final prayer, right? We bow our heads, we close our eyes as we conclude. Remember, from here we'll be proceeding to the Waterloo cremation site, all right, for cremation that shores in Waterloo. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanur Shrimardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Shri Pretatma Bhava Shanti, Shri Pretatma Bhava Shanti, Shri Pretatma Bhava Shanti. Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu Jasika Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Namo Paramatmaye Namaha. Bolo Shri Krishna Kandaya Lal Ki Jai. Special thanks to wonderful Mataji's Leela and Kamala for making the arrangements with myself, my brother. Thanks to my wonderful brother Pandit Anandji. Both of us, the spiritual heads of the Kailashpati Ashram, Uja Avenue in China, going Shogunas, here. And special thanks to, members within our agency, guides who are here by here as well, for wonderful footage as well, I'm sure, right? And all of you who have made the time out in regards of coming here to pay final tribute to a wonderful soul as we prepare to our final offerings now. And from here, as I said, we're moving towards the Waterloo cremation site. Bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai.
Anybody want to come and boo you?
So devotees, final viewing at this time, just for a couple minutes, just before we leave to go to the Waterloo cremation site. You can come and just offer flowers if you want, feel free, all right?
forget, we have two chapels again